God damn, I ain't even planning on doing no recording or none of this shit. But what the fuck is wrong with DrinkChamps, man? This shit's supposed to be all this money into it. Y'all on revolt. Y'all all this, that, and the third. So I'm sitting here trying to watch this fucking, what's this nigga, the executive nigga? Steve Stout. I'm trying to watch this Steve Stout fucking interview. And it was flowing smooth the other day. I was looking at it. And then it got to the part where it started jumping. Like, it played for about 5-10 seconds and then the shit paused. And keep doing that shit. And I ain't got the patience for no shit like that. I need my shit smooth. This ain't back in the day like watching TV and you gotta stand, hold the antenna and all that shit and you happy just to see a little bit. Nah, I need crystal clear HD, all that type of shit. So I'm listening to this shit and the shit keep pausing. And it did the shit yesterday. And I was like, okay, maybe something with my Wi-Fi or something. I don't know. I cut the shit off, wouldn't play right. So for some reason, my dumb ass get in today, hop in the car. I want to listen to something. Ain't shit I too much care about. So I throw this on, because there's some interesting shit that this nigga telling old stories. If you a hip-hop fan, you'd enjoy this interview. Because this nigga, he's going in. He ain't cutting no cards. He told the nigga, what his name? AZ. He said AZ couldn't deliver, like he didn't have the talent, and like he taking shots. And I'm a AZ fan. I thought AZ delivered sometimes. You know what I mean? He said he delivered on like 2 songs. I was like, he wrong, but goddamn, it's fun to watch a nigga take these type of shots. And he's shooting at everybody. Like Stout, an industry nigga. Like Stout, the nigga that got his ass whooped. He was managing Nas for years, but he's a nigga who got his ass whooped because the Hate Me Now video, after Puff did the video where he was on the cross, he changed his mind. He was like, yo, I don't want to be on no cross. He was thinking about, you know, his business deals, and he thought it was a bad look, so he changed his mind, but he shot the video. So Stout already like, fuck that shit, nigga. We got this epic video. And you know, this back in the days where Puff, remember when Puff had the Godzilla shit, and like Godzilla had some shit on him where he couldn't even be in no other videos for a while. How much they paid him to make that video and shit. But, you know, so Puff he was on everything popping, and he was so much so that people would pay for exclusivity rights to him. But, so I'm just saying who Puff was at the time when these things was going on, and he got Puff. So to get Puff on the cross in a new Nas video, Nas, like, it's a big deal. Nas and Puff was a big deal. That Hate Me Now song was huge. So to have this nigga, the controversy around this nigga being on the cross was crazy too. But what happened was Puff said, I don't want the shit. The nigga went ahead and did the shit anyway, put the video out, and Puff had to show up at the office and put the beats on the nigga. You know what I mean? Puff will pull up nigga. Like we give Puff the shit about being a dancing, soft, whatever. Puff is a pull-up nigga. And if it ain't him doing the pull-up, somebody, I mean, remember, Shine did the popping off, you know? Puff beat up the football coach, USC coach or whatever. And, you know, this type of shit. Like, Puff put hands on Drake. Puff allegedly put hands on J. Cole. Like, I'm just saying, Puff with the shits. Suge Knight, best friend, was killed in a situation dealing with Puff. You know, way before the Biggie and Pac shit. That's where the, you know, some of the beef really stems. But all I'm saying is Puff's been around next to a lot of people where shit pop off, and he's unscathed. That's all I'm saying. Pay attention. He had Stout beat the fuck up over the shit though, and allegedly, these is rumors that are like been confirmed. I wonder if the nigga gonna talk about that. Like he should. This DrinkChamps, you giving out all this good info, how you with Jay-Z and Nas and the Ether, like you giving out a whole bunch of good info from what I heard thus far. And it's a 3-hour fucking episode, and the shit's skipping. And that's the reason for this motherfucking shit I'm making right now. Cause I can't listen to motherfucking Steve Stout tell my old ass some good old hip hop stories that I find out when I listen to these shits. Like when I'm listening to Irv Gotti up there and I find out that Used to Be My Dog by X, that was about Ja. you know, times you might assume and hear, I didn't know, but when you hear these shits and these niggas put stamps on things that you thought of or let you know things that you never knew, and you hear it and you add up, it makes sense. Now, some of these niggas be lying. You don't believe everything you hear. But you know what I'm saying? If you're a fan of the culture and you get to hear these stories from the people that were right there engulfed in it, it's interesting. You know what I mean? Like, he got the nigga Red Hot Lover Tone and found out that's the nigga from Tone and Poke. I didn't know that. The Heat Makers, Tone and Poke, they shut down as a motherfucking era. You know what I mean? So for them to be, not Heat Makers, Track Masters. I'm sorry. But Track Masters behind a lot of R. Kelly, that R. Kelly and Hove shit, best of both worlds. That's Track Masters all over it. Track Masters, it was them and what's his name? Fucking Dr. Dre for the Firm album, which is a underrated album. Didn't get its proper acclaim when it dropped. You know what I'm saying? Fucking, how could it not? You got Nas, you got AZ, that alone. But then you got Fox. You know what I'm saying? You got Nature. And Mega was ill, but Nature was able to take that spot and do it well. He didn't disrespect the spot. You know? Like, the Firm was something heavy. Fucking Nori killed his verse on that Firm album too. Right hand damage, and I ain't left. He couldn't bust what I'm supposed to pull. What I'm supposed to do. Lay there, I let these niggas spray me, or maybe. Y'all ain't got it. And Cannabis got off on that Firm album. Cannabis, he's crazy. Wrestle you down to the floor mat, break your thorax. To something, or the ref yells, chill, black. Like, Cannabis did something special on that joint. If y'all Desperado and like, y'all better, if y'all don't know the Firm album, check it out, I promise you. You won't, you know, it got some songs where it's like, okay, they didn't have to do that. But then you listen, like, I ain't mad at them for doing it, but, you know, maybe they could have put it together slightly better. But I thought the album, for the time, the era it was in, what they was portraying as the Firm, and you know, I thought it was a hell of an album. I wasn't disappointed at all. And fucking, it's at least 4. I mean, on the real scale, the old school mic scale, it's at least 4 mics, at least. And a 4 micer is lovely. It ain't like what it turned to where niggas Source or XL, whatever, double XL, giving you 4 out of 5 just for making the album. It ain't that. It ain't about connections and all that shit. Back in the day, it used to be about what was really hot. And I think the Firm was really hot, my opinion. But I guess we need to just get back to the point that the bottom line, these niggas here, these motherfucking drink champs on Puff, on Revolt, you know what I mean? These niggas, they drink champs. All this good shit. They got money behind them. They got enough money to keep this goddamn boring DJ EFN on the screen. I fucking hate DJ EFN. And nothing personal. I don't know the nigga, but goddamn it, for the culture, I hate this nigga. This old nigga, goddamn. Y'all can't get Nori, nobody else, man. And I understand, but fuck, if you want to put a DJ, I guess you gotta leave him there. They in Miami, you respecting whatever. We don't know Miami culture. He might mean a whole lot to it. I don't, you know what I mean? I'm just saying from my point of view. As a fan of Nori, someone who loves the culture, and Nori's able to relate. When these niggas telling stories, he can connect with them. So imagine if we had somebody like a motherfucking, what's the greatest fucking DJ? If it come down to it, and you gotta say who the greatest fucking DJ. We got a lot of motherfuckers we like, but if it come down to it, who you saying? I'm gonna give y'all a second to say some names. Greatest DJ, who the fuck you gonna say? For the culture, nigga. Remember that. Who you gonna say for the culture? It's only one choice. Nah. You don't know yet? Motherfucking Primo, man. For me, it gotta be I love Kid Capri. So trust me, I thought about him. I Red Alert, like, and we can go, I'm not going there. You will not hear me say Flex. You won't hear me say Clue. I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying? Hell no. Now, if you want to talk about somebody like a Biz Markie, I might say that. Right. But I'm telling you, when it come down to the come down, I don't give a fuck about how nice these niggas is, how they cut, how they spin. And I know it's a lot of DJs out there. I'm not trying to disrespect y'all in no way. I don't know all the DJs. I wasn't spinning on my head or none of that shit. But for me, what represents the culture, you know what I mean? So imagine if you had Premier sitting right there next to Nori crazy ass. So when motherfuckers going through stories, instead of having this motherfucking DJ EFN cutting in, making stupid ass comments, or asking a stupid question, or answering the question that we waiting for a motherfucking icon to give us his answer to, you trying to lead his answer and answer the question for him, or say what he should say. Like, nigga, we don't give a fuck who your top 10 favorite rappers is. We just asked this nigga. This nigga, we asked Irv Gotti, Nori asked Irv who's in his top 10, and you're trying to tell Irv that he gotta have NWA in there. Like, nigga, shut the fuck up. Let him talk. We tuned in to the show today because you got Irv fucking Gotti. And we know what Irv Gotti did in the 90s. We know his imprint on the fucking culture. What he did, how responsible he was for things that move with J, things that move with X, for bringing his own with Ja Rule in the Murder Inc. movement. For the possibility he had where it was him, who the fuck, him, Suge Knight, and Jay Prince, when that rumor was going around that them three was coming together to start their own distribution label, and like, what? That shit shook up the world. But what I'm saying is, this nigga Irv Gotti is all that. You know what I mean? This nigga, the feds came at him and he stood tall. And they won when everybody turned their back on him and all that shit. Like, we talking, like, this hip hop. So, you know, sometimes hip hop get to real gangster shit. That's what it is. And real gangster shit, this nigga Irv stood tall. These niggas, Def Jam, everybody had to fall back. When the feds on you, feds on all your friends, your family, all that shit. And Irv tell you, like, damn, he ain't like the shit, but when niggas moved back, I understood it. Because they dirty, and they can't afford to have the feds on you, because if the feds want you, they gonna get you. So feds was like, look, if y'all still helping this nigga get money, y'all eating with this nigga, we gonna eat y'all food. We gonna cut off all your shit. So niggas said, okay, fuck it, I ain't fucking with him. Like, it's real easy to say, fuck that, that's my man, I'm riding and all that. That sound good. But when you know the game that you playing and you know your hands dirty, and the feds is threatening to get on you, you gotta fall back. You just got to. You know, maybe you do what you can, when you can, how you can, but ultimately I gotta fall back because I can't lose my shit because your ass done got tied up in some shit. That's some shit that's on you. That's not bringing me down. Fuck that. 50 snitched on you, you and 50 in the feds, y'all deal with that. You know what I mean? Facts. Facts. I don't give a fuck how much y'all like them. I love power myself. And you cannot deny what 50 did for the game. But goddammit, a spade's a spade. And if Lansky snitched on Rich, then motherfucking 50 Cent snitched on Irv Gotti. This whole tie-in to motherfucking, what's his motherfucking name? I want to say Primo. Why the fuck? Because I just was talking about DJ Premier, how he should be on Drink Champs. We trade him for DJ EFN in a blink of an eye. But I'm also, cause when the stories come up and these old vets is talking about shit just like Nori do, the nigga would be able to reminisce and talk about some of them times and give us some of his stories too. Like, DJ EFN can't really offer nothing extra. But who the fuck am I talking about? I'm trying to think who the fuck I was trying to think of when I said, the nigga that was over Supreme. Motherfucking Supreme. Kenneth McGriff. You know what I mean? 50 started talking all that shit, saying that they getting extorted by Supreme and all that. Supreme is a well-known gangster nigga from Queens. Supreme team, like, it sound like just something the niggas outside, but if you know, and the motherfuckers who grew up in that area and experienced it, they know who Supreme is. New Yorkers tend to know who Supreme is. So Supreme was that guy out there, and 50 tell you all about it is. Supreme was the businessman, Prince was the killer, and all. You know, you niggas is telling real stories, hood chronicles in a song. And niggas, you gotta salute the OGs, and I kinda get it. But on the flip side, you telling. Especially, it's one thing you telling stories who these niggas was, if the feds already got them or whatever, or they just went to jail with the state police, whatever. And then some things are known to the public, and I'm not gonna kill you for putting that out there. But once you start talking about these niggas is extorting, getting extorted by this nigga and this, that, and the third, and this nigga out on bail, or this nigga's out on probation or whatever the fuck he doing, he already got issues. He got plenty of issues. So you're bringing more heat to this nigga by saying that he's extorting these people and all that, when really these niggas got love for a nigga. They in the industry, they got love for a street nigga, and they allowing the street nigga to eat. You know what I mean? If that's how the game play, hey, we got a street nigga and we making money around this area, so we doing business together. That ain't extortion, it's business. I want to move comfortable out here. Shit, if I come out to Cali, guess what? I'm Chris Brown in it. Not saying I'm gonna be a blood, I'm saying I'm connecting with some OGs. Cause I'm out Cali. If I'm a nigga that's getting it, like he's getting it to that level. If I'm getting money out in this area and I'm staking my claim out this area, I have to build some type of rapport with somebody, because protection is real if you move in certain circles. They'll say, okay, 50, you don't need that protection. I get it. But it ain't always protection because I'm scared. It's showing love, it's getting money, it's respecting who you are, understanding that this is your territory. And if I got it, I come in your territory, I'm gonna respect you and allow you to get it something. I'm gonna boost you up. I ain't just gonna shine on you and not allow you to get money with me. 50 said, if you get money, I can't get nothing with you, then fuck you. But then you say this nigga's, like, I don't know. But just my opinion, you know. I don't know everything. I'm no gangster myself. I can't tell you this, that, and the third. But I've been through some things. I've seen some things, you know. So, I love to stand tall. That's the only way I know how to stand. You know? If I'm slumped, it's because I smoke some good shit. Nah. Point being, let's get DJ EFN the fuck up out of here. Was that this point? That wasn't the point. Why the fuck I start this video? Oh, DrinkChamps. We're gonna get DrinkChamps the fuck up out of here if these niggas don't.
Baby crying.